Hello there and welcome back to Let's Play Oxygen Not Included. I'm the RNGenius, but you may call me Eric, and apparently we are completely out of power and out of... no, there's gotta be something wrong with... it didn't load in yet. Alright, I just booted up the thing again. This is our base currently. Let me get back into it. I just took an exam, which also went extremely well. I basically just aced an exam, so I'm in a pretty good mood. In terms of this, we were up here starting our little farm. We are still waiting for an actual farmer to tend to these crops. We are starting up this grill. We just got ourselves a cook, I think. Sous chef, there you are. You're a little stressed for no reason. We have very, very little food. We have this cool looking thing down here. Honestly, I couldn't make my way down there. I really do want to. And down here the oxygen or the carbon dioxide filter is doing its magic. Yeah, it's looking good. We're currently illuminating our base. What are we researching? No research focus. Well. I've never tried ranching in this game. Having a bunch of critters would be very useful because they generate coal, and coal is a resource that allows me to generate electrical power. So basically by feeding them dirt, I get coal out of it, which seems in theory extremely beneficial. But getting to that point is going to be rough, because getting those critters to do your bidding, you will have to have a farmer and to attend to them. And yeah, I do have Eric, who's very good at farming. Let's not talk about it. At ranching. I had people who are good at ranching. I might want to go low resistance conductors because we get better wires at that point. But I'm almost certain we're gonna need refined metals for that. And thusly we'd have to do some brute force refinement first to be able to refine metals into refined metals. Only with refined metals I'm going to research automatic control, but even though I'm very good at automizing like real-life systems, I kinda have not found a good purpose for this yet. Because I have enough people as is. I don't need machines to do my bidding right now. Air systems, that's fine. We could go LJ distiller, but currently we have enough LJ at our disposal. Water sieve, polluted dirt, polluted water isn't a problem yet. This is difficult. I have no clue what we want. We want to explore the world. We even have the hydrogen generator already. There is a way for you to generate oxygen and hydrogen out of water and use the hydrogen to then generate power. But I have not used this air system yet. In theory, I don't think it's very beneficial because I need my water. Water is a limited resource. I haven't found a way to generate water except for finding it. And I don't want to use up my water resource that I need like for other things, if there's resources that are just for power generation. I guess we're gonna research that. Once I have that researched, I can operate a slime station over here that I will use to... what am I trying to say? To generate algae. But currently we have 3,000 kilograms of algae. There's algae. We've got algae everywhere, basically. Well, not a really big reservoir down here. We've got tons of water. This is a lot of water. I might decide to just use that water to get power. But, I don't know yet. What are we currently working on? Just that? Just a little bit of light? You can't reach the thing. Apparently just that. We still got 2 unused beds. Buddy bud, what are you? Improves decor. Temperature, air pressure minimum, and an oxygen. Growing domestically. Houses a single plant. This plant improves decor. I mean, I guess. Sounds nice. I've never found one of those before. I'm gonna be copying the settings over to this box. I don't know what we're gonna do, honestly. What do we want to do? Well, I guess we're gonna start exploring the universe then. If that is how it's gonna be, we are going to dig our way down here. And since I don't have people who dig and build ladders, I'm gonna be digging like this, because a minion can climb a 2-tile high thingy. And if I extend my base over here, I'm gonna, you know, use up the space anyways. There is a way to just, like, use ladders to build your way straight down, but I'm not that comfortable doing that because this is a long walk and I want this miner guy to just mine away. Unfortunately, mining down, you always have the situation where your guy can't breathe. This is all polluted oxygen. That's great. This polluted oxygen is gonna float up here and get like deodorized by this thing, and it's gonna get nice and swell, basically. Okay, I'm just gonna be not. I'm just gonna not talk so much and dig my way down here. They might get infected with slime lung like this, but it's unlikely because they have to pass by a sink, and the sink is pretty good. This is vacuum. That is not something I really want to get into. So cancel that. Let's think about this again. How do I create an area then? Well, I guess we're gonna just have to build a ladder like so. If my dude falls down here, I'm gonna be mad. Things are moving along. If I'm building lights and a way to explore some weird thing I found, then we're in good shape. Keenan. Turner. Turner, no. Move right here. And grill all the mush fry you can. Keenan? Did you already get infected with that? No. Yeah. Now you built... You took a slimy breath and you should definitely wash your hand. Why are you not dirty? And why the heck didn't you just wash your hands? Because you need to breathe. No? Seriously? You decide to do that? And you build? Richard, you're the man. Why didn't you wash his hands? I guess he was not dirty at all. Maybe they don't wash their hands if they're by no means dirty. Okay, we're gonna put a table here so this serves as a perfectly fine med bay. Is Richard my digger? Yep. Richard is also the guy who can't shut up when sleeping. Oh my Gertie gumdrops. Oh my Gertie gumdrops. We are in trouble. We are in trouble. Turner, seriously? Stop that. Turner, you never are supposed to research. Don't research. Dude, do something like meaningful with your life. Make food. Jesus Christ. Thank you. Richard was doing this. Oh, that's okay. You really use the medbay toilet now? We do have the farming station. I can put that here. Does it need power? No. Are these fertilized? Okay. This is gonna be our refinement area over here. So we're gonna put a fertilizer synthesizer here. Uses polluted water to produce fertilizer. That is not something I'm putting here. I don't want to have to pump my polluted water through the entirety of the base. I really don't. There's tons of polluted water over here. A lot of resources. And I'm gonna be generating polluted water over here like hell and back as well. So we're not gonna use that space to build that station. Okay. How are my people doing in terms of germs? You have a couple of germs in your body, though. The germs you breathe in, you can't just wash off of your hands, which is unfortunate. But this is not a problem when your immunity is high enough. 40,000 germs are already a little much. In terms of vitals, does anyone have... No, everybody's at 100% immunity, which is nice. Okay, Richard. Apparently the research is done. Is this true? Insufficient oxygen generation? This is true. Looks like our people aren't being supplied with enough oxygen. But if you look down here, the carbon dioxide got filtered very, very well. There's almost, like, this entirety, this was full of carbon dioxide, and leaning down to this carbon skimmer, we're doing very well. So now this is all breathable again, and we can fill it up with an oxygen supplier. By now I kind of think putting an airflow tile down here would be very useful, and putting a oxygen supply down here would be useful. I feel. What does that do in terms of power? Seriously? You're still not able to reach that? I had you build a ladder. In terms of food, what are we... We have bigger fish to fry than this. This is all still fine. An airflow tile, on the other hand, would be useful here and here as well. So we're deconstructing this and this. Alright, polluted oxygen is flooding upward. How's the temperature looking in this area? Pretty warm here. Pretty warm. Vacuum is ice cold. I mean, it is vacuum. Right here it's very cold. Absolute 0. That's where neutronium is at. We do want to see what's in here. I have never found this, and I am curious. So please, build yourself a ladder. That's silly. Don't be silly, Eric. He's a digger. He can build his own ladder. Down here, you need someone to build an actual ladder. I don't want to touch that poo water. I don't want to know what this thing is. I don't understand why I would use this strange DNA scanner type dealio if I can just dig through this. I mean, there's an opening right here. Oh. You can't dig through it. That's why. There's an opening here. Can't put a ladder there. Curious. How curious is that? There's a little polluted oxygen making its way up here, but that's perfectly fine. Oh, Jesus Christ. You friggin' morons. I didn't tell them that they are only allowed to deconstruct the friggin' tile. That was a mistake, a grave mistake on my part. I polluted the water supply a little bit. And my food supply is not operational. That sucks. So prioritize this right here with highest priority. Because we needs the power. Seriously, guys. We needs the power. Thanks. Turner. No. Do the thing. We need the food. He's also not creating food, he's just refining food at the grill there. So the food doesn't get like more when he uses that. It's we're gonna fiddle around with this right now because we're gonna continue the work shift and shift everything one back right now. Because I want enough calories. We need like 4,500 by now. What do we need? Reports. We used 5,000. Yeah, gonna need a little bit of that. Second, those are harvestable. Downtime. Yeah, you could eat the things that are like right here. That's unfortunate. People are not gonna be able to eat. We have a greenhouse now, and that accelerates plant growth, which is nice. Don't know how much that accelerates plant growth. Maybe it says every 3 cycles you can harvest this. Yep. That seems fine. That's not particularly much food, by the way. That's what I did. After they are done with their bath time, I'm gonna redo the schedule again. Okay, the polluted oxygen is flooding over here. We still are going through a food shortage, however. You aren't looking so hot. You've been down there a little bit. Donk, 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 donk. You can mind that. Hi. You really don't want to dig up that too? You went all the way down there and took a giant breath of a bunch of germs. And you... Oh, by the way, I swept it up, but please get it out of my face. Please. This too. This too. How about all of this as well? Alright. Well, we're taking very good care of the carbon dioxide down here. And that single oxygen plant is supplying our entire base with oxygen, which is nice. Carbon dioxide would be fine for these two. I guess it would be a smart decision to build the actual and bigger farming area right down here. Make it a little more significant in size, but don't have it be too big, otherwise you reach the slime biome again and risk infecting your entire species. Not cool. Not cool at all. This pollution is... I don't know what to do against air pollution, by the way, in terms of slime lung pollution. Yeah, I don't know. And there's slime lung. They're breathing it. Don't breathe it. This is the brightest room. In the history of humanity, this is the brightest room. No room has ever been this bright. Half the day's already done, and they're not, like, getting particularly much food on the road at all. I thought these meal thingies were gonna be, like, decent, but apparently not so much. Weird, previously I didn't have this much of a food problem. Gonna continue doing this, yep. Yeah. Really, Christine? Are you supplying this yourself? You sure are. It's not something we want to see. Yeah, they're breathing, and there's a bunch of carbon dioxide in here. That's not flooding out. Alright, you got me. Gonna build another oxygen diffuser here. Connected to the power grid. On the power grid menu, please. Not enough airflow in here. Uh-oh. You're not that immune. We are gonna assign Christine the medbed. We do have a medbay now. Yep, this services, or this is a medbay now. Medbay right here. Less likely to spread disease. That right there is food. That right there is food. Awesome. Okay, our plans grew. That's gonna take a little bit to happen again, though. Yep, you're gonna hate having to eat all this shit, but it's gonna happen. Okay, what we're gonna research next is arts. We're gonna make our rooms a little prettier. Unfortunately, I can only do that in 4-tile high rooms. Ah, that has finally been built, so I can deconstruct these ladders. Yeah, this room is high enough as well. I don't need to decorate this. The break room definitely needs some better decor because people spend time in the break room. I just got... Christine mastered the architect job. Which is nice, but their morale is already not so high, so I'm definitely not having to be a senior architect. I can, in fact, not build into that. That's a bummer. It's a big old bummer because now people have to get polluted. But that's okay. The polluted trash water is everywhere. Best way to reach that would be build a bridge over here and dig through the mountain. This is Klei. Klei is also infested with germs? No, not so much. We don't want to dig up that much slime right now. LJ is good though. Ah, meh. Let's not make it that big of a deal. Gonna do that. And the water gets mopped up. So if people travel here, they don't step in the liquid. Which is gross liquid, by the way. It's gross and polluted and awful. This is upping the air pressure a ton, but I feel it's not traveling up that much. Why is it not traveling through this airflow tile? Better gas circulation. I don't get information about how much is traveling through it. Nope, doesn't say. Looks like it's working a little bit. Unfortunately not well. This is supplying the bottom here more than it is supplying the top. By the way, no power. We still have tons of coal. So it's just not getting supplied right now. What? Insufficient resources? Coal. Generator idle. Ah, it is awaiting delivery though. By Foodman. Foodman, concentrate on the lice loaves. Because in terms of edible, we got 5,000 kilograms of lice loaf. We can make those into better things. But you still... you're still supposed to create better things here. Mush fry. Oh, we don't have any mush bars. Nice. We just have mush fry. Cool. Someone mopped this up. This is nice. You cannot travel down here if you... Well, fine. We can't mop that up. Ooh, awesome. What? You could jump across here. Nice. Everybody's down here and infecting themselves. That's just awesome. Eric. Eric has low immunity. Wait, that's Christine. Low morale. Under the weather. Yeah, you are not... You're gonna move over here. And Christine, you're not allowed through here anymore. You are not allowed into the dangerous areas. You guys might as well mop up this trash. There you go, little one. Mr. Mops. Gross. Low immunity, yeah. Christine, you're gonna have to regenerate. I might as well just create rooms here. Because you always need rooms. I'm gonna have these doors be pneumatic, I guess, because down here's my coal thing. My carbon dioxide thingy. This is just for Christine to have something to do. Also continue building the base in this direction. I don't know what that's gonna be yet, but might as well have it be planned out for a bedroom. Is your immunity dropping? That's something I want to observe. We can select neurosearch focus. Dissipate. I always read that wrong. Temperature modulation radiates a moderate amount of heat, so this warms an area, and this cools an area, dissipates a small amount of heat. Since my plants up here don't like high temperatures, larger temperatures than 30 degrees, that might come in handy. On the other hand, right now we don't have anything that produces large amounts of heat. But that's okay. This is vacuum, that's why it's cold. Do I have an icy area anywhere? Except for the neutronium. I don't think so. Wait. Why am I allowed to see now? I don't get it. I don't get it. Cancel that order. Neural vacillator. A massive synthetic brain suspended in saline lotion. There is a chair attached to the device with room for one person. Well, inspect that. I see If I can salvage anything from the electronics, I add what I find to my database. View entry. I should have definitely pushed new entry. Furniture? Arcade cabinet. There's everything. I might as well... What is this? Neural. He doesn't know what that is. I want this to be inspected. These are random tiles with pretty high decor. And I also want to inspect those. What is that? Light fixture. An elegant ceiling lamp, slightly worse for wear. Well, it's not operating. It's not connected to much. I don't care about a sophisticated lock if I can just, like, do this. I'm gonna rummage this, rummage this, and inspect it. I look around and recover an old file. Sunflower seeds. Voice recognition initialized. Subject B identified. B111. Log begins. How are you chaps today? Squeaking. I brought sunflower seeds. Look, your favorite. You hungry? Go, go, go. Oh, one moment, friends. I left the recorder on. Log ends. Yep. Nice. Undiscovered. More research or exploration is required. Encryption level 1. Debrief. What's in this? No! Index. Darn. Can I get random findings? Jetpacks. Jet suit. Space program. I don't have jetpacks right now. Rocketry. Ah, this is all very high. I still don't know what this is for. Can I build it now? Is this furniture? Is this medicine? Refinement? Your massive synthetic brain thing. It contains nothing. It's out of neutronium. So I can't build it. Well, it has a giant brain in it, so, Keenan. Keenan. I know research is important. Unfortunately, you're probably gonna die here. Keenan. Oh, he's gonna sit down. He's gonna sit his ass down in that fancy ass chair. Doopa 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 boo ba doo ba da boop ba doo. Gonna sit in front of the brain and listen to what it says. Oh, he doesn't look happy. Keenan. Something feels different. Complete. Keenan's brain is still vibrating, but they have never felt better. Keenan acquired the deeper diver's lungs trait. Less air consumption. There are no charges left. Recharge. What do you... Vaxillator recharge. That is real cool. Yeah, Vaxillator, huh? Vaxillator. Vaxillator. Non-existent. Who knows how to get a how to get a charger? What? Let me move. Maybe there's one in those. I definitely want to add that room to the base. Okay. What's up here? I don't want to look at all the things I have. There's a little much going on. Low immunity. Your immune system is in fact dropping and dropping and dropping. But I don't want you to be infected with slime lung. Oh, Jesus Christ. Speaking of decor, by the way, for the moment, no one is allowed through that door. Let's actually add a little bit of niceness to my base, because we are going to be adding crown moldings. Wait, okay. Okay. You don't get crown moldings. You get crown moldings because people are unhappy and travel through their lot. People generally go down here at times. I guess people go in here as well. This is just to make the base look nice. This has no purpose. Zero purpose. Let's put some cornerstones down. Rotate that bad boy. You kidding? That. It's not a corner. It's fine. What? You can't reach that. My game is acting up a little bit, but we have already been going for quite a while, so there isn't that much of a need to continue going on for too much longer. So, which builds are unreachable? None. Whoa. That's awesome. We have 7 people in our population. There's 8 seats at the table. We are going to be adding a little bit of hanging pots. One right here. One right here. Where else you don't need a hanging pot in there? You get... I could put a normal pot there. Or maybe some... I don't... I guess we're gonna put a pedestal here. I've never used a pedestal before. This is gonna make my decor a lot better, I hope. No, we're not putting a pedestal there. Cancel that. A lamp right there is gonna do much more than a pedestal. Just a simple lamp. Okay, Christine is gonna suffer from slime lung in approximately 5 seconds, so we're gonna watch that. Okay. Christine, you get a new schedule. You do not work right now. You do not work. Oh no, you take a bath twice a day. That's ridiculous. You don't react to the alarm. And you sleep twice a day. I hope that's gonna make it better. I actually just sleep right now. Just go to sleep right now. All right. Nope. Christine, this is your bed. Don't work, don't kill yourself, I need you. Where are you going? Where the heck are you going? Christine, this is your bed? Well, I guess it's not. I guess they don't want to sleep in that bed until they're... Until they're actually, doing horrible. Immune system is not rising. I don't know what else to do here. You are now suffering from an actual slime lung, so that's great. Please, Christine, do what you're told. Yep, I don't want you to die, lady. Ugh. You just increased your skill. What are you doing right now, anyways? You're doing downtime. You friggin' sleep all day long. You can do downtime here. Where are you going? Don't supply things. Do I want the 8th duplicant? I do. Germ-resistant digger sounds good. But a good digger sounds better.